This is episode 2 in my 2024 Summer Headspace series. This is a chance to revisit episodes from the previous school year during the summer months when perhaps you have a little extra time. Beginning on August 26th, you will see new episodes with exciting new topics every Monday. For today, we take a look back at episodes 124 and 125, where I talk about trying something new in your classroom. So let's jump in. Are you a language teacher looking for some reassurance that what you're doing in the classroom is on the right track? Or maybe you're looking for some ways to teach even more effectively. If you're one or the other or somewhere in between, you've landed in the right place. This is the World Language Classroom Podcast with your host, me, Joshua Cabral. You're about to get tips, tools, and resources so that your students continue to rise in proficiency and communicate with confidence. Let's jump in. Vamos, allons-y. Hello, my friends. Bonjour, mes amis. Hola, mis amigos. Welcome to the World Language Classroom Podcast. I am Joshua Cabral, and thank you, as always, for taking the time out of your week to listen to a podcast about language teaching, particularly if you are in your summer headspace right now and you are still taking this opportunity to reflect on your teaching. That is really some extra stuff you're doing there, so thank you so much for always going that extra mile and doing great things for your students and your school and your colleagues. It's just one of the many things that makes you an incredible educator. So thank you so much for doing that. So on this Summer Headspace episode, we are revisiting episodes 124 and 125. And remember, those links are right in the show notes. You can go right there and listen to it as soon as you're done listening right now. This was a two-part episode, and the first one was about trying something new. And in the first part of the episode, which is right at the beginning of January, so it was sort of a New Year's resolution kind of thing. So in the first part, in episode 124, I talk about why you should be trying something new, like what are the benefits of it, how do you even go about it, and of course, what are some things that might get in the way and challenge us when we're trying to do something new, and how you can possibly move past that. And then in episode 125, in Try Something New Part 2, we sort of move past the why, the how, and what gets in the way, and we talk about what some of those new things can possibly be in your classroom. So start with episode 124 about why, how, and what gets in the way when you're doing something new, and then listen to part 2, episode 125, where I'll give you lots of ideas for those new things that you could possibly try in your classroom. So be sure to check out the show notes where you will see the links to episodes 124 and 125 so you can listen to them right there. There's also a link to sign up for Talking Points, my weekly email newsletter with tips and resources for language teaching. And there's also a link to get in touch with me if you would like to work together. We can do that either in person in your school or remotely. I will talk to you soon. Bye for now. Thank you for listening to the World Language Classroom Podcast. Be sure to follow or subscribe wherever you're listening so that you never miss an episode. Let's keep the conversation going on social media. Connect with me on X, aka Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at WL Classroom. And for even more valuable resources, visit my website, WLClassroom.com, where you'll find over 300 blog posts about language teaching. So stay inspired, keep growing, and continue making a difference in your language classroom.